yesterday, we learned that Donald Trump Jr., DJ TJ, was in, get that going, all right? Start saying it. Was in regular contact with WikiLeaks during his father's campaign, which might have something to do with why Donald Trump said he loved WikiLeaks more times during the campaign than he said he loved Melania. But DJ TJ received a number of direct messages from WikiLeaks via Twitter, and he responded to 3 of them. My favorite part of the story is his first response to WikiLeaks started with, put it up on the screen, this is real, started with, off the record. Now, this is WikiLeaks. The word leaks is right in the name. There's no off the record with them. So anyway, Junior Donald tried to minimize his relationship with WikiLeaks on his Twitter account, but they did have a relationship, although it's possible he thought he was in a conversation with Nene Leaks instead of WikiLeaks from The Real Housewives.
That's not just foolish. It points to guilt mixed with carelessness. When Jimmy Kimmel brought it up, showing proof, making fun of how ridiculous it looked, and refusing to let people forget, Don Jr. didn't really respond. Instead, he turned to his lawyers. This is how a late-night host ended up as a major target for the Trump family, not by making things up, but by reminding people of what happened. It began with leaked messages. Donald Trump Jr. had direct contact with WikiLeaks, the group that released stolen Democratic emails during the election. Somehow, he believed those conversations would stay private, even though leaking information is exactly what WikiLeaks is known for. Kimmel didn't just share the story. He used humor to completely tear it apart.
James Kimmel, we are everywhere. We are Legion. We are WikiLeaks.
How did you get past our firewall?
We got your password.
How did you get our password?
It was 1234.
All right, well, what do you want? What can I do for you?
We would like to make a statement regarding our relationship with Donald Trump Jr.
Oh, so you do admit to having a relationship with Donald Trump Jr.?
No, we don't have a relationship.
Well, you direct messaged him on Twitter, and he sent you back, I think, 4 red heart emojis and an eggplant.
Yeah, it's less of a relationship, more of a friends with benefits thing.
So it wasn't a relationship, it was a friendship?
We're not putting labels on things. We're keeping it loose. We're open to colluding with other people.
All right. All right, well, thank you for clarifying that. I appreciate it.
That kind of satire is so sharp it almost needs a warning. Kimmel didn't just joke about Don Jr. He acted it out in a way people couldn't overlook. 4 heart emojis and an eggplant. Hardly normal political talk, more like something far worse. But the WikiLeaks issue was only the beginning. Years later, Don Jr. ended up in court, giving testimony in a $250 million fraud case involving the Trump Organization. Kimmel covered it all, pointing out every awkward and embarrassing moment along the way.
And while Don Jr. was in New York preparing to testify in court, his fiancée Kimberly was at the party dressed up as Trump's constituent, Snow White.
While Don Jr. ready to testify in a fraud case, his fiancée dressed like Snow White. That felt out of touch, unreal.
Don Jr. was not at Daddy Donald's last night. The prodigal son was being grilled as part of the $250 million case against their business. There he is, tiny soprano. I wonder what's going through his head right now.
I should have worn makeup.
Oh, yeah, good one. Here's the thing about Don Jr. What he lacks in intelligence, he also lacks in charisma, so.
It sounds like a list, because Don Jr. has no real talent, no likability, and nothing to rely on except his well-known family name.
DJ TJ was sworn in on an upside-down Bible. He will finish his testimony tomorrow, and then Eric will testify, and then Trump will claim he's never met either one of them.
That is not comedy. It is noticing a pattern. This is how Trump acts. When his children cause trouble, he acts like they are invisible. During his son's court testimony, he was nowhere nearby. He did not sit in the courtroom or show support. Instead, he chose to host a Halloween party. While serious questions were raised, he focused on costumes and guests, leaving his son to face the moment alone on his own publicly.
There's even some worry Don Jr. could be tried as an adult in this one. Trump was not there in person to support his sons. He had a Halloween party to host, but he did lash out at the judge on Truth Social. He wrote, "There's no victim except me. Leave my children alone, Engoron. You are a disgrace to the legal profession." That's right, leave my children alone. It's easy. I've done it their whole lives. But I will say one thing you do have to hand to the Trumps. They stick together, whether they're running a fake university or a phony charitable organization or just burying their mother on a golf course. Seen here.
Leave my children alone. You're a disgrace to the legal profession. That's the claim. But keeping distance from them seems easy. He's done it for years. It may sound like a joke, yet it reflects a real pattern. Trump often doesn't shield his kids. He puts them forward when it suits him. When trouble comes, he steps back, holds events, and says he's the one being treated unfairly. During the fraud trial, his sons were the ones answering tough questions in court, yet he focused on himself. That doesn't come across as simple self-interest. It feels deeper than that. One sharp remark points out how the family stays united through controversies, whether it involved Trump University, the Trump Foundation, or even unusual decisions about family matters. Those examples aren't just exaggerations. Trump University was closed after fraud claims. The Trump Foundation was shut down over misuse of funds. Even personal choices have raised eyebrows. By this time, legal issues were piling up. There were so many hearings and cases that keeping track became difficult, even for his own legal team.
Trump's lawyers are reportedly having trouble making sure they can even go to all of his trials because there are so many of them. There are court dates today in both New York and Florida. Never has a team of attorneys racked up more billable hours that they will not ever get paid for than this group. Trump is desperately trying to paint himself as the victim of a conspiracy to railroad his presidential campaign, masterminded by his arch nemesis, Joe Biden.
These highly political Biden lawsuits and indictments shouldn't be allowed to start until after the election is over. We're going to make America great again. We're going to put America first. And we're going to have a great country. It's going to be called the United States of America. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's a great name.
It's going to be called the United States of America. He said it like he just came up with the name himself. Kimmel's calm response, "That's a great name," makes the moment even funnier because it highlights how strange it sounds, as if he's trying to brand a country that already exists. Then things got even more unusual. Trump started talking about a new theory that sounded extreme, even compared to his past claims. He even tied it into Halloween, suggesting something alarming was happening at the border.
Trump also kept the spirit of Halloween alive by floating a scary new theory about what's going on at the border.
Biden is allowing people from prisons and jails. He's allowing people from mental institutions and insane asylums. Silence of the Lambs. Hannibal Lecter, remember?
If we remember Hannibal Lecter, we just have no idea what you're talking about. Are there cannibals crossing the border, or did you just fall asleep with a movie on last night?
Hannibal Lecter? Trump talked as if fictional killers were crossing the border, not as a figure of speech. He seemed to take it seriously, like a movie character was part of real life. Kimmel's joke, asking if he had fallen asleep watching a film, felt like the only normal reaction. This wasn't a policy idea. It sounded confused and disconnected. That's when Don Jr. reacted strongly. Kimmel didn't just mention the WikiLeaks messages once. He kept returning to them, showing the details and reminding viewers what had happened. The focus stayed on those past exchanges and how careless they looked. Unable to argue the facts, Don Jr. turned to legal threats. Reports said his lawyers sent a cease and desist letter, claiming the jokes hurt his image. But that same image was already shaped by his own actions and public statements. Kimmel responded by reading the letter on air and laughing it off. His point was simple: repeating someone's own words isn't defamation. If the information is real, it's hard to claim damage was invented. This is what made the situation stand out. Don Jr. wasn't only trying to protect himself, he was also defending the family's public image. And that image has been questioned many times before. Still, one thing remains consistent. They stand by each other, no matter how much criticism comes their way or how many controversies surround them.
I will say one thing you do have to hand to the Trumps. They stick together, whether they're running a fake university or a phony charitable organization or just burying their mother on a golf course.
Fake universities, questionable charities, even unusual choices like using a golf course for family burials tied to tax benefits. This isn't just politics, it's part of a larger record. When Jimmy Kimmel lays it out, connects events, and reminds people what happened, the response isn't debate. Instead, it often turns into legal threats. The real issue isn't false claims, but people remembering past actions. Don Jr. contacted lawyers over Kimmel, not because of lies, but because those moments were brought back into focus, like the WikiLeaks messages, the awkward Bible moment, and the absence during his son's trial. Kimmel's reply to "leave my children alone" was simple. That distance already existed for years.